having a fantastic week so far. This one won't be fully a vlog. This is gonna be more so what I cook in a week, what I eat in a week. I think one person requested this and then I asked about it in my video last week, but I started making this before I could even get your answers. So hopefully y'all do say you want this. If not, it's what's happening because I went grocery shopping for the first time in like a month, which means that needs to be celebrated. And we're gonna talk about the groceries. What I'm eating for the week fully depends on what sounds good the day that I go to the grocery store. Does that mean that it always sounds good the day I have to cook the meal? No, not at all, which is why it kind of results in me ordering food sometimes. But we're really gonna try not to do that. I think I got meals that I know I love, although I am experimenting a lot this week, so we shall see. We're starting with this curry chickpea salmon. This is something I talked about in the last video that I ordered from Great White recently that I really, really loved. So I'm gonna try to recreate that. That's kind of how I am inspired to make things. I either see something that I like, I don't follow recipes exactly, but I'll see something I like or try something I like and then I'll be like, I think I can make that. And this is a safe space for everyone because I'm not a good cook necessarily. I'm like learning as I go, which everyone has the ability to do. So that can be fun for all. So I'm gonna kind of be talking to everyone like you're 5 years old and you have no idea how to cook because that's how I think of myself. So that's how I like to be talked to. So if you're a really good cook, it'll probably be annoying for you. We are living in a time where we have Google. I'm not using AI, but where we have Google, we have other people to look at. There's things to reference, okay? So like with the salmon, oh, we're also living in a time of air fryers, I was gonna say. Salmon we're putting in the air fryer. I purchased the boneless, skinless filet because I do like salmon skin sometimes. I don't wanna see any sort of bone in my salmon. That would actually probably put me off of salmon for 5 to 7 years. I'm gonna start by cutting this in half because Miles is coming over, so we'll have 2 servings. Also something interesting, you can put foil in the air fryer. It sounds like it would start a massive fire, but it hasn't yet. There's a lot of different ways I like to make salmon. This particular recipe already has a lot going on with the flavors, so I'm just gonna do oil and salt and garlic powder. I wash my hands so many times when I'm cooking because it just scares me. I'm not afraid of salt at all, or garlic powder. Okay, so now we're just putting these in the air fryer. The quality of this video compared to any other cooking tutorial you could watch is gonna be horrible, but that's part of the charm we have going on here. Now I need to Google how long I cooked this for because I never remember. How long to cook 2 salmon fillets in the air fryer. Okay, it says 400 degrees for 7 to 10 minutes. So we'll start with like 8. I also never preheat my air fryer. I don't know if that's something you're supposed to do. I opt out of that. I'm also kind of team overcook rather than undercook because I'm scared of everything. Here we have some bok choy. I've never made this before, so I don't know how, but I'm assuming I can just grill it on the stove. I could also steam it, but I feel like I prefer when things have like a little bit of a char to them. I just think it's kind of fun to introduce a new vegetable, switch things up. I also haven't really eaten a vegetable in like months, so. Okay, we have our gorgeous pan from our place. I know the air fryer in the back is loud. It's pissing me off too. I'm just gonna do oil and salt and pepper and kind of just lay them individually. That feeling when you're making bok choy for the first time. Also along the way, if you have any tips and you're like, she's doing that very wrong, I'm open to criticism. Not like dumb criticism, but I'm open to real criticism. Like I'm not open to, what if I don't like chickpeas? Then don't put the chickpeas in, you know what I mean? But if I'm doing something wrong, I'd love to know, or if there's like another way to make something that makes it even better, I'd love to know. The recipe that I'm trying to replicate uses a black rice for the base, which is really, really delicious. I don't have that. I thought I had like a mixed grain rice in the freezer. I don't. So we're just doing Trader Joe's brown rice. It's not fancy here. Something fun about me, the microwave that I have is huge, so it really overstimulates me when it's on the counter. So I have to keep it in here. And it's just like kind of a process. But to me, it's worth it to do that rather than just have it out all the time because it's too big. Okay, this looks ready and delicious. So I'm gonna take it off. And for reference, my salmon is not done. It was like a thicker cut. So, and I like it to be crispy, so I'm putting it in for a little bit more time. But right now I'm opening up my chickpeas. People ask me all the time if you can eat them not cooked, and yes, you can. But sometimes it's nice to get them a little bit crispy. So if you ever just want some extra protein in something, they really just taste like nothing. It's like a crunchy nothing goodness. You can just throw them in the oven with seasonings and oil. Something else I like to do is not cook them and crush them up with like a fork, or if you have one of those smashing tools, and make it like a tuna salad or chicken salad. I have never cooked chickpeas in a pan like this. I'm really not trying to cook them. I'm just gonna warm them up with the yellow curry sauce. Here's our sauce. It's pre-made. I don't even know if I like it. I hope I like it. Like I said in the last video, I would love to learn to make a curry sauce. It's just not gonna happen today. I'm adding a little bit of lime to the sauce because I'm allowed to do that. Salmon is ready. It looks mid as hell, but that's because it doesn't really have a lot of seasoning, but it's gonna be paired with really delicious things. Now we can start the plating process. Thank God, because it's getting dark out. Rice. I was also just kind of laughing because I feel like this is not like a universal meal that everyone would love, but like some people might like it. Clearly people order at a Great White, right? This is actually great because last week Miles and I ordered a burger and this meal that I'm talking about to split, and then I liked this so much that I wouldn't touch the burger, and I said I need this, and he said I would have really liked to try it. Well, now you can. I'm doing this in the most uncomfortable way possible. This might be a weird call, but I didn't know Trader Joe's had these. I saw these today, these pickled onions. I know I can pretty easily make them, but I might put some of these on top. Okay, here it is. The salmon is buried underneath. Let's give it a taste test. Cheers. You know what? This is not as good as Great White, but it's delicious and it cures the craving for me to order it again. And really the biggest difference is the rice. So if I just had the right rice, it would be like spot on. Okay, this is meal number one. This is dinner for Monday night. This is so good, and it's probably mostly the sauce, the pre-made sauce that's making it good. So if you learned anything, you can learn to buy that sauce to make something else if you don't like salmon. Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Morning, guys, it's Tuesday. The dinner last night went over great. Miles said it's like one of the best things he's ever had, which he's probably lying, but he would tell me if he didn't like it. I have a lot of trouble eating in the morning. I'm not a big breakfast person, and I know I should be eating before my workouts, but I get scared too. So today we're starting with, for what I eat in a week, this is not food, obviously, but this protein soda from Bear Bells. I've never tried it. This is gonna be an organic reaction. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine, which I think is a fuck ton, if I'm not mistaken, and 10 grams of protein. And then I think I'm just gonna have some fruit with this. This is cola flavored. I'm like a little bit worried. It's a lot going on. Let's see. Huh. This is actually pretty good. Like, it doesn't taste exactly like a Coca-Cola, obviously, but it tastes like the Poppy or the Olipop versions of the cola, which I'm kind of shocked by because it has protein in it too. This is shockingly good. I took one look at it and I was like, that's gonna be bad. This is good. And then I'm also starting off the day with some strawberries. Groundbreaking stuff here. Okay, quick little Gelson's haul. I went after I went to Solid Core because I needed to get Cheezits for my Cheezit pasta salad that I'm making today. And I said in my last video, I shouldn't be allowed to go to the grocery store hungry, which I just did because I bought a bunch of random shit. I didn't get one meal, just random stuff, and it cost more than all my meals from Trader Joe's. I've never found the French toast bites before. These are delicious. These are amazing. I rediscovered how much I love kiwis when I was at Brooke's grandparents' house because they had them and then we brought them to the beach and they're just so delicious. Guacamole, like for no reason. Like, why did I buy this? I'll never be upset about purchasing Goodles because this is like a perfect emergency meal for me. I got some of these meat cheese sticks. I thought they might be nice to have. I kind of want one right now, actually. Delicious. Secured my extra toasty Cheez-Its and then also my pasta for my pasta salads of the week. They didn't have as much as I thought they would have there. I really wanted like the tiny little circle ones. They didn't have that. I don't know what it's called, but they didn't have it. But mini bow ties I think will be cute with the Caesar salad one. This was the majority of the cost. I got a bunch of these. and some chomps. I'm back on my protein grind. I'm sure it'll last about 4 days. I'm also having a kiwi right now. This is a very random day of eating, but I'm about to make my pasta salad at kind of a weird time. So it's kind of gonna be my lunch and dinner. I'm also not saying the way that I eat is correct or normal or good. I just kind of eat when I'm hungry and I eat what I want. So that's what we're working with here. Kiwis are so good. I hope I don't forget about them again. Okay, now it's time to make the pasta salad. I'm excited. This really isn't that difficult. I'm gonna start by boiling some water to make my pasta. For the lettuce, I'm just using a bag of romaine, and then I'm also gonna cut up some little gem lettuce because I really like this type of lettuce. I'm slicing the gem lettuce up like very finely, and then the other romaine lettuce I'll leave in bigger pieces. I can't stop eating the Cheez-Its while I'm cooking. Cooking is generous. I'm literally boiling pasta. The extra toasty ones are so good. I'm gonna pour some out of the bag so I can have some whole ones in the salad, like croutons. And then I'll crush like half of it to make breadcrumbs. Okay, I just have these in a pan with some butter. Yes, this is healthy. It is a salad. I'm also gonna add some garlic. Yeah, I want garlicky, buttery Cheez-Its. Now the pasta is boiling, so I'm gonna shred a ton of fresh Parmesan. This is gonna take me forever. You can't even really see, but this is a huge bowl of cheese and I'm still like, it's not enough. Now I'm about to combine everything, but I'm also making a TikTok, so y'all are gonna have to watch via me making the TikTok. I forgot to press record when I was putting this in the bowl. Here I am. But like, this looks so good. I'm just adding the dressing. I'm doing this one, and then I'm gonna do some lime because I like lime with my Caesar, and then I think we're done. Guys, this is it. And it's so good. I'm making myself a bowl now. Okay, here we go. It's so good. My only thing, I'm a little bit worried about it getting soggy before I go to my friend's house. That's in like 2 hours, but I feel like it'll be fine. Me after I say I'm eating healthy for the week. This was a fun experimental thing, but I do think I'd make this again. Okay, I had some pulled pork, and then Channing also made this beautiful cake. Tell them where the flowers are from.
Street flowers. So Frankie brought the same cake.
Same cake, but I didn't.
I love this cake. It's the Trader Joe's. I don't know what it's called, but the sheet cake.
Chantilly
cake.
vanilla bean.
And then I added a little bit of accoutrements on top, including sheet. I'm so sorry. Street flowers.
Flowers.
Be confused with a sheet cake. So Frankie, you want to give it a go?
I thought Channing got like edible flowers from Erewhon.
No, that one doesn't have a flower.
She told me, no, you need to take this off.
This cake is good.
It's not like the actual street, but from like plants.
That's good with the.
They are. Okay, guys, today is Wednesday. I'm eating leftover pasta salad from yesterday and some strawberries and kiwi. This is lunch. As we established, I don't really eat breakfast. I will probably actually make a lunch tomorrow. I just made so much of this that I have so much in the fridge. And then we'll cook dinner later as well. But I'm gonna see if this held up because it's Cheez-Its. Like, I feel like it's gonna be so soggy. Yeah. It's soggy. It doesn't taste bad, but the whole point is that the Cheez-Its are like crispy and they're just very much not anymore. So if you're making this, make it right before you're bringing it somewhere. Hey guys, it's now 4:42. I'm eating this directly out of the bowl because it's not gonna last that much longer. So like, I'll just eat it right out of the bowl. I am gonna make a dinner. I'm just hungry now and it's too early to make dinner. Tonight I was gonna make these really healthy veggie bowls, but a wave of exhaustion has come over me, so I'm feeling really lazy. So I'm gonna make some lettuce fish tacos. This is the frozen fish I'm using. It's from Trader Joe's. It's called the panko breaded tilapia fillets. It's so good, like truly so good. And I don't even really like fish like that. I'm just throwing 2 pieces in the air fryer. I kind of just eyeball stuff like this and just wait and see until it's like fully crispy, but probably like 10 minutes. These are so simple that there's really not much to do. Sorry, I said this was gonna be a cooking vlog, but I'm basically just putting, instead of like tortillas, which I normally do, I'm putting the tacos in this lettuce. So I'm just gonna clean this really good because I get scared. I get scared because I've seen like little bugs in the lettuce. You know what I'm talking about. And normally, like, I don't care. I won't wash things before I eat them, but there's something about lettuce. I have to. Okay, here is our lettuce, and then I cut up some cilantro. Now, what I typically do is I make a sauce. I put a lot of cheese. I'll pan fry the cheese with butter on the tortilla. but I'm trying to simplify and make it a little bit healthier. The fish is ready. I flipped it for a second and I put it back in for like 2 minutes. But anyway, I make meals with a ton of cheese and sauce, and then I wonder why it makes my stomach hurt and why I'm not losing any weight. So I'm trying to simplify things a little bit. Here is the fish out of the air fryer. Look at how good that looks. And then I'm just cutting them into strips like this. Hot, hot, hot. This is the guacamole I got the other day from Gelson's. It looks delicious, so I hope that it is. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bottom of the lettuce so that the fish hopefully stays a little bit better. Cute, cute, looks delicious. Do you want me to assemble yours for you, or do you want to assemble your own? Miles.
I would very much trust you to assemble for me, but I'm happy to assemble on my own if it's assembled on.
Okay, I'll assemble. I cut my limes like this, like I did the lime cheek instead of the wedges, because Wishbone Kitchen told me that I'll get more juice this way. Thanks. And then on top, I just added pico de gallo and cilantro, limes on the side. This is the final product. This is a very easy dinner. If you want to make this easy dinner, you can make this easy dinner too. I have to go on the couch to eat this because I have to finish my episode of Love Island, but I know it's gonna be so messy. I'm gonna try to take a bite to try it on camera. Yeah, there's enough flavors going on to where it's not super boring, but it also just tastes super fresh and light, which is good because I've ate pasta salad all day. Morning, guys. I actually am having breakfast this morning. I woke up hungry. I'm listening to my body, okay? I'm eating a lot of fruit because I'm in a fruit phase right now. And then I'm gonna do a piece of sourdough toast with a lot of Kerrygold butter. Butter is something I will never hold back on. Like, I like a lot of it. That's beautiful. I like to eat my strawberry with the kiwi. I think I've made this clear by now, but I'm about to go through a serious kiwi phase. Like right now, that's my favorite fruit. No one cares, like what? I'm also having a bloom to start the morning. I did a late workout today because I had meetings, and I'm gonna make a tuna melt in a second, but I'm gonna have this little cheese stick to hold me over because I need to take a shower first. I'm like disgusting. I lied, I was too hungry to make tuna melts. And now I'm eating out of this fucking bowl of pasta salad again. And it's really not even good anymore, but it also is really good. I can't describe it. Like, it doesn't taste as good as it did the first day, but like, it's still really good. So I'm not making tuna melts, but I am gonna make dinner later. Sorry, this whole video has just been me eating this. Okay, it's very late now, which is why the lighting is horrendous. And by very late, I mean 8 o'clock, but I just hate when I end up eating late for lunch and then it's 8 and I don't want to cook right now, but I'm gonna do it. My hair's so poofy, like I can't talk about it. I don't want to cook right now, but I'm gonna do it because this video is holding me accountable. Normally I'd probably just order something in this moment, or I'd do a frozen food. I'm just gonna make a really easy veggie bowl. I'm not starving, but I know if I don't eat a little something, I'll be in bed just thinking about food, and then I'll come down and eat a bunch of random shit. So I'm gonna peel this sweet potato and dice it into cubes. Not the whole thing, because it's just me tonight. All right, y'all, you know the drill by now. Throwing this in the air fryer. I have my little cubed up sweet potatoes. And then just right in here, I'm gonna add olive oil and salt, pepper, and garlic powder, my big 3. I personally don't think you can ever do too much garlic. That's not true. One time I made a sauce with like 7 cloves of garlic and it stayed in my mouth for many, many moons. Pepper, on the other hand, I don't really like pepper that much, so I do very minimal pepper. Mix it up. And then I just throw these in at 400 degrees. I'll probably do like 10 minutes. If you haven't noticed, for whatever I'm cooking, I kind of just do like 400 for 10 and then see where that takes me. I might need more time because sweet potatoes take a while to cook, but I'll check them. That's the thing I'd like people to take away from this video. You don't really have to know how to do anything. Like, you just learn as you go, and then when you find meals you like, you'll just start repeating yourself and you'll be like, oh, well, those will be done in about 12 minutes because you already know. I go from Cheezit pasta salad to this. I have range, okay? I'm just sauteing some mushrooms and then the leftover bok choy from earlier this week. I wasn't planning on adding that in, but I just needed to use it before it went bad. I also want to flag, I'm not huge on mushrooms, but I like them if they're with other foods. Like if I'm taking a bite of a mushroom with something else, I'm fine with it. I did get them specifically for Miles because he loves mushrooms and I'm the sweetest girlfriend ever, but he opted out. He's at home watching the freaking game. What a joke. And maybe you're wondering which mushrooms to get if you're going to cook mushrooms, and there's a bunch of different ones and you don't know the difference between them. I'm wondering that as well because I have no idea. I just tend to pick the sliced ones that look the least scary to me. I hope that's helpful advice. Okay, y'all, let's make a sauce together. I'm making a spicy mayo. I'm trying to decide if I should use Greek yogurt to be healthy or just use mayo. Because like mayo will taste better. I think I'm gonna do mayo. We're fine. This is a sauce that I make all the time. It goes with a bunch of different things. It's just mayo. Okay, there's so many sounds. Mayo and sriracha, and you don't need to measure anything. Just, you know, a dash of soy sauce. And I like to do a little bit of rice vinegar as well. I meant to say in the beginning, this is heavily inspired by a HelloFresh meal I used to get. The only thing different, I mean, there's a lot of differences, but they make a sauce like this, and then they also use red peppers. I'm not a huge fan of red peppers, but this meal specifically, I love from HelloFresh. And like, I learned so much of my cooking from HelloFresh, which is crazy. Mix this together. This is the color we're working with. Normally I have to add more sriracha, but this is perfect. It's already spicy. My rice is done. It is the Trader Joe's frozen brown rice. Now I can put my massive microwave away. Heavens above. Rice, mushrooms. Also, like, yes, this has no protein in it. I personally don't give a fuck, but sometimes I would add maybe a tofu to this or something, but I like it just the way it is. My sweet potatoes came out perfectly. They're like a little bit burned, which is exactly what I like. And I'm gonna drizzle on my sauce. I'm also adding some green onions. This shot is cracking me up. But I'm adding some green onions and I just take kitchen scissors and cut. And here's our final veggie bowl. Okay, let's give it a try. Yeah, this is really good. But anything with spicy mayo on it is good. I'm actually really glad I decided to add the bok choy because it gives it a nice crunch. You know the drill, I have to be watching TV while I eat, so I'm gonna go do that and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sorry, last thing before I go to bed. I'm eating some Drizzlicious. I tried the French toast for the first time. It tastes exactly like a cereal. Like it brought back this memory of this French toast cereal where there were like little toasts. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I really like it, really good. Morning guys, it's Friday, so I'm sure I'll be eating out the entire day, but I'm starting the day with an apple and some toast on just the Ezekiel bread. I'm going to shoot something with Tristan and Channing from 12 to 3, so I'm just trying to eat something before then. I'm back home and I ordered Jersey Mike's.
Love that concept.
Channing and Tristan are resting a little bit, and this will probably be the last food of the vlog. This is the new chicken salad.
The new normal and
it's
everything.
so delicious.
Can I try it?
Sure. Just kidding. Channing got me a mini pizza from Pizza Hut. So this is my next meal. Appreciate you.
Top it all off. Double it is your pizza.
And you got a McFlurry too? What kind?
M&M.
Nice. This is just what happens on the weekends. I order food. I got breakfast tacos. I didn't even go out last night, so I'm not hungover, but I just didn't feel like making anything. Okay, I also got this cookie dough, like cookie butter latte, whatever. It is so insanely good. I'm so glad I got it because I was feeling guilty for getting coffee when I have coffee here, but like this is so good. I've never had this place before. I know they have really good breakfast tacos, but I like that they also sold their normal tacos during the day because I got all lunch tacos. I guess I could just say tacos, not lunch tacos. This one is called the Fort Worth. Come on, Texas, let me hear ya. Let's get into this. I wish I brushed my hair. Cheers. That's really good. I know I said a couple meals ago that I was gonna end the vlog and just do like Monday to Friday, but I thought it was kind of cool to include the balance of what my weekend looks like and how horribly I eat. Not horrible, I don't mean horrible. I'm just saying I'm not cooking, I'm ordering. Hi guys, it's Sunday. I got an egg pesto mozzarella sandwich from Starbucks. This is the best sandwich that they sell. Look at the cheese on top. And a venti iced chai latte with oat milk and a shot of espresso. Yesterday, I consumed a million beers. I also spilled one all over my pants when I was saying hi to Megan, which was fun. And then I came home and ate a hamburger and loaded cheese fries with pickles and banana peppers. I hope that helps. I don't know why I'm not capable of eating food that I have at home on the weekends. But one day I'll need to get into that habit. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Also a reminder to eat what you want, eat what you love. We only live once. Food makes me incredibly happy. So if I want something, I'm going to eat it, and you should too, and eat the things that fuel your body and make you feel good. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you next week for a vlog.